Hi everyone, welcome back to Cocoro Function, episode 19, where we have a major network outage, and now the other students are wondering what's going on. And I probably think it's because of what Mina did. So she ran a very powerful application to delete everything about her on the keys in the system. So she was using the system to get Tayo to show Bell to her with no excuses. And while he did, on the other side we have Hijiri being jealous and wondering what's going on between Mina and Tayo. And then she used her Cocoro function application, and that function gave her admin access to the keys in the system. And while Mina, Bell, and Tayo were talking, Mina noted that somebody was spying on them, and that's why she ran the application. And now we have the alarm going off, and let's see what's going to happen next and how big this issue has become. So they hear an announcement saying, so this is an emergency situation.
ただいま学園システムに不具合が発生しています。
So attention, we are having trouble with the school system.
原因を調査中ですので、生徒の皆さんは慌てず、次の連絡をお待ちください。
Because we're investigating the cause, don't panic, just wait for further announcements. So I hear announcements from the in-school broadcast that's rarely used. And even at the school, it seems to have detected abnormality.
繰り返します。緊急連絡のお知らせです。
So I'll repeat, this is an emergency notification.
ただいま学園システムに不具合が発生しています。
So we're having trouble with the school system.
原因を調査中ですので、生徒の皆さんは慌てず、次の連絡をお待ちください。
And because we're investigating the cause, don't panic, just wait for the next contact.
なんなんだよ、まったく。
Wait, what's going on? Says one of the students.
これって大丈夫なのか？まあ今までも不具合はあったけどさ。
So is that okay? Well, there was a problem until now.
でも、ハートリンクに繋がらなくなるなんて初めてだよな。
And for C, it's like, but this is the first time I'll never be connected to, so this is the first time that I'm not connected to the heart link. So everyone talks uneasily with the blow. So Tayo looks at his Orca card. So this is... So certainly, as everyone's talking about, the school's net cannot be used. And now it says state only the basic function of Orca can be used. Maybe it'll help Tayo, because now the Cocoro function application doesn't work correctly.
なあ、これって春に何かあったってことだよな。
Oh my, so is there something wrong with how?
ネットに繋がらないってことはそうだと思うけど。
So the fact that I can't connect means that there is probably something wrong.
おいおい、春のデータは大丈夫か？消えたりしたらシャレにならないぞ。
Wait, so is Hal's data secured? If it disappears, then it's not gonna be a funny situation.
そりゃ俺だって同じだよ。
Yeah, same here. Same with me. So apparently all the data that's on the Orca card is application related. And all the data like HeartLink, that's all in HOW and stored. So basically like cloud networking. So all your data, all your information is on HOW. And if there's something wrong with HOW, then it's going to be a very big issue.
やっぱり、ちゃんと学園に確認した方がいいんじゃないか？
So after all, you should check with the academic institution.
そうは言ってもな。
Well, you shouldn't say that. So Tayo tells everyone, just calm down. So I felt the turmoil would be getting bigger, so I gently tapped my hands. And to that sound, everyone turned their eyes towards me. So they say that they're going to investigate the situation, so we're supposed to wait until they give us further announcements. And even if you make such a noise, there's nothing good that'll be coming out of it.
でもな。
But
まあまあ、勇者がああ言ってるんだし、ここは言う通りにしておこうぜ。
okay, well, if the brave man says so, then let's just stay at here. Interesting way to say.
そうだな。我らが勇者の言葉だ。
Oh yeah, so we are at the words of Mr. Brave Man. So unlike when I was the student council president, another trust was born somehow. Well, if you're convinced, there's nothing that I've ever had. Well, let's just go back to the rooms, and I'm not really sure what he means by I have returned. So, don't make too much noise because the teachers might get upset. So in accordance with my words, everyone goes back to their rooms. And after confirming that, I decided to confirm outside the dormitory for a while.
マジネット繋がらないんですけど、ありえなくない？
So outside, he can hear the female students wondering about the internet problems. Like, I can't connect. Is that not possible?
これどうなってるの？副会長じゃなかった。生徒会長。
Wait, what can we do about this? Wait, vice president? No, I mean, student council president.
原因については学園側で調査中とのことですから、皆さん部屋に戻ってください。
So since it said that the cause is under investigation by the school, everyone just go back to your rooms. So apparently when I got outside, I see several students as well. And it seems to be because of the net, so the outage. So in such a situation, vice president, I mean the student council president is trying to like basically control or like damage control. And I think she notices Tayo. Oh, hello, Kaicho.
こんなところで何をしているんですか？まさかこの騒ぎに乗じて何かいけないことをしようと？
Hey, what are you doing in a place like this? So are you gonna cause more chaos and uproar? Like you already did? No? Well, it isn't being done. So I said to the chairperson of a state that she knows something suddenly. As expected, it's a reaction that only the reliability of me fell to the ground. So I wonder what happened to Heartlink, and I think that's why people are concerned. And I've come to see how things are with that.
なるほど。私と同じことを考えていたんですね。
Well, then I see. So I'm thinking about it myself as well.
まあ、一応は腐っても元生徒会長というわけですか。
Well, for once in a while, of the former student council president, isn't it? So she gives him a cranky face, but I nod as if I was convinced.
Oops.
Hi everyone. So unfortunately, I had to cut out the rest. And in summary, I don't think Tayo understands what's going on and how bad the situation is. So while he's talking to Chie about what he's doing outside at this time, his mind goes off to some other place and then he starts dreaming about her lovely figure, and obviously Chie picks up on it and yells at him for it. And the other girls, they also pick up on Tayo. So right now Chie is telling everyone to go back to their rooms, and let's see how it goes from here.
原因ならすぐにわかるはずですから。
was like, well, it'll be solved soon. The cause will be understood soon.
はーい
Okay, says the other students.
わかりました。
I understand.
あなたもですよ。いつまでもうろうろしていないでくださいね。
Hey, same goes with you. Don't worry about this forever. Don't hang around forever. So she is telling Tayo to go back to his room as well. So with a sharp pointed line of sight towards me, the president urged everyone to go back to the dormitories. So if it was this condition, I wonder if I came to see the situation. Okay, so once again, we're given options on what to pick. So option 1 is, I'm worried about Hasakase-san. Option 2 is, I'm worried about Hijiri. And based on the demo version, we follow the second one. So, I'm worried about Hijiri. Well. So I tried to return to my room, but then I stopped walking. Because I felt that someone is looking at me from somewhere. So there's Hijiri. So I turn my eyes reflexively and I see Hijiri. And she was standing behind some wall. And I wonder how long she's been in there. Or like she's in the shadows. Hey, Hijiri, what are you doing in a place like this? What's wrong? So when I try to talk to her, she makes a hurried response. In the moment when I thought that the situation changed somehow, so Hijiri's panicking, and then suddenly runs away. Hijiri. So what's with that kind of response? And he's dumbstruck. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm just ran after her. Wait, so why do you run away? Hey, and why are you chasing me? Says Hijiri. Well, because that's because Hijiri's ran away. Well, just leave me alone. Wait, you can't do that for a while. So whilst doing such interactions, I run with full speed. And as Hijiri as it was, she ran away into the school building. So why is she going there? So at this time, students can't enter the school building because of restrictions. Well, it's after hours and there's no reason to be at school at this time. But then again, it's not the case that I care about. So I hurry and follow her into the school building. Okay, a little more. So I entered the school building and I increased my speed. Okay, so he sees her. So I reach over for Hijiri. Okay, so he catches her and stops her. Hey, just stop it! Wait, I'm here. And the moment I grasp her shoulder, Hijiri is resisting. And also I'll call my foot. Wait, something. Wait, what's going on for Hijiri? And the impact of the body... So, I was falling asleep on a grand scale. or I fall down on a grand scale. Wait, are you hurt? But then again, something feels strange. Hi everyone. So unfortunately, I had to cut out some more parts, and I really feel that Tayo doesn't understand how bad this problem is. So while he was chasing Hijiri to school, he caught Hijiri, and they both fell over, and Tayo got to see Hijiri's underwear, and then he started talking about it and let his instincts kick in. But thankfully, Mina, for some reason, is looking around, and she tells them to stop because don't you think it's bad that you're doing it in school in the middle of the night? So now they're both up, Tayo and Hijiri. Let's see how it goes from here. And looks like Hijiri's still not happy about what just happened. But she gets up quickly. And I caught myself with watery eyes. So is it not really a thing? And I think Hijiri wants Tayo to shut up already. So it has been the face that I say and has pointed to the other way. Yeah, she's upset. But I'm thankful for the wonderful chance. So Mina's like, okay, so going to the actual topic, what are you two doing in a place like this? Oh, I was just chasing after Hijiri, says Tayo. And Hijiri's like, I'm just crazy, I was running away. So basically our explanations match. So he just ran away and Tayo's chasing after her. So Hasekase-san nodded, shallow after listening to it. So, Hayami-kun, are you a criminal stalker? Wait, why do you think about that? Why do you think it's that way? Because I can't really think of any other explanation that makes sense. So for Hasekase-san, what's my evaluation? Well, I don't want to think that much. Well, I'll just tell you in short, I'm not a stalker, I wasn't doing that. And I did have good reasons why I had to chase after Hijiri. So what's the reason then? So remember the system error a while ago? And there seems to be some noise, so I went to check outside the dormitory. And then I accidentally saw Hijiri loafing around, or like I saw Hijiri lurking around, and for some reason she just ran away. So I wonder if Mina believes what Tayo just said. And then I chased after her. Wait. Hasekase-san, are you listening to me? So I think Mina thinks that Tayo's making up the story. Oh, okay, yeah, there was a system error. So I think when you mentioned the system error, Mina kind of feels guilty. It's like, maybe I was the one that caused it, and... Yeah, so there was a system error. And it just happened while I was talking to Hasekase-san. It's like while I was talking to her over the keys in the system, it happened. Well, I can't believe it. Yeah. So if you look at that, that might be the case. Well, it is doubtful whether the attitude is awkward somehow. So now Tayo notices that Mina has changed her attitude. It's like, what's going on? So I was tilting my head and opened my mouth in a hurry.
それより、ほら、ひじりはどうして逃げたりなんかしたの?
So, I'm sorry about that. So, how did Hijiri escape or something? Oh, so, why did you run away? So he's asking Hijiri now.
それはいきなり太陽に会っちゃったから。
It's because, I saw you.
その、とっさに逃げなきゃって思っちゃって。
And I thought that I had to get away. Huh? Wait a minute. Wait, so am I like an RPG monster or something? So are you playing an RPG game where I'm like the enemy and you have to run away from me? Or face a battle? And why did you choose the school as a place to escape?
なるほど。だったら仕方がないわね。
Well then, I guess it can't be helped, isn't it? So as I am, there are no convincing elements. So as I said before, Hasukata-san just nods alone. Hey, so by the way, Hasukata-san, what are you doing in a place like this? So why are you here then? So I'm chasing after Hijiri. So it makes sense for me and Hijiri to be here, but well, I wasn't convinced about the reason why Hijiri ran away. But for Hasukata-san, it's a mystery. So why are you at school alone at such time?
忘れ物したのよ。忘れ物。
And she comes up with some cover up, some lie. Oh, I lost something. I forgot something. Wait, so what did you forget? What did you leave behind?
私物よ、私物。ポーチを忘れちゃったの。
It's personal belongings. Personal belongings. Oh, the pouch. Well, you know, everything that's for school lessons, that's all in the Orca system. We don't do anything on paper anymore. And no pencils, no erasers. So when it became a lost item, it was inevitably limited to personal belongings. So intentionally, so did you come to take it at this time? So he's wondering, it's like, if you did lose something or you forgot something, why would you come at this hour to get the item? Like, wouldn't it be better to wait the next day at school during a good time to get the item?
そうよ。悪い。
Wait, so it's bad, right? Well, to say it's bad, well, at this time, it's illegal to enter the school building at this time. And to say I noticed important things. So, anyways, the entrance is supposed to be locked. So why is it possible to enter? It's like, well, maybe the door was unlocked, and that's so the school is partially at fault for having an unlocked entrance. And also, the Orca card didn't issue a warning message.
あれ？言われてみれば確かにそうよね。
Really? Oh yeah, that's right, says Hijiri. And Hijiri also found it strange. So did you understand that and then you went to the school building?
私 私はただ無我夢中で逃げ込んだだけだから。
No, I just ran away in frustration. To think from a frantic escape does seem to be a lie. And I also wonder what happened to the security system. It's not working properly. And maybe it has something to do with the system error. So both Hijiri and Mina are shocked. So it's like, well, the system error, it caused quite more damage than expected. It also caused the security of the school to stop working completely. So I tried to think of all the possibilities. So it must be that. So because of what happened with that security system, or that system issue, the security system isn't working properly. So it's quite a problem. So for neither of the two people, I'm just wondering why you two are reacting this way. So I ask both Hasagasa-san and Hijiri. So I am worried that something is wrong.
反応なんてしてませんけど。ね、ひじり。
I didn't do anything, right, Hijiri?
そうだよ。
Yes, that's right. I doubt the response. So given how they reacted to, the words system error from Tayo, he's pretty sure that these two girls have something to do with it. And he does remember about what happened with the Kizuna system when Hasagase-san tried to delete her information. But how am I sure it has to be that? And looks like Tayo got a call from someone, and Belle, well, at least Belle's working. Huh? Wait, what's wrong? Says Hijiri. Hey, I'm Tayo. Yeah, there's a call, telephone call. So I pull out of my pocket and I see Belle fluttering. Okay, so Belle just jumped out from the orca cart. And with that in mind, Hijiri had a surprised face. On the other hand, Hijiri seems to be perplexed without knowing the reason. So Hijiri can't see Belle, but Mina can. Or Hasagase-san. So Belle's like, hurry up! Phone! Calm down, Belle. Hey, I can't stay calm. This is an emergency call. So she shakes loudly while shaking her hands. The excitement of Belle is far from usual, or isn't it? So he's just like, who's Belle? Well, my bad. Well, I don't have time to explain. So, I reply to Hijiri's question. Okay, so he's gonna go to Belle. So what's the emergency, Belle? Oh, the call's from Mother. So, his sister Asagao. What? I'm telling you, it's a telephone call from Mother. Wait, are you kidding? No. I'm not kidding. Seriously. So like, well, my sister's a closet person. She'll never call, and she even hates the phone and wants to talk to me through email. But it looks like this is a very serious situation and she has to use the phone to talk to Tayo. So with a serious look of Belle. Okay, so the call from Asagao. Wait, from her?
ママって誰？
So Mia's wondering, so who's the mother?
もしかして SR？
So maybe
見え
it's...
てるの？
Wait, so it's maybe an SR, Mina?
あ、まあちょっといろいろあって。
Yeah, well, there's lots of things. So the two people are saying something to the side, but I'll ignore it for time being.
どうするの？太陽。
Hey, what are you doing, Tayo? Okay, well, of course I'll just go out. It'll be decided. Okay, so he's gonna pick up the phone.
もしもし、兄さん。
Hello, Nissan, says his sister. Oh, Asagao, so what's with the sudden call? And it's unusual for you to call me.
落ち着いて、兄さん。
Oh, calm down, Nissan. Well, that's because you never call. You rarely do. But in a sense, it's quite exciting. Well, basically, it's my way to get in touch when it's coming from Asagao. So whenever I talk to Asagao, it's always through email.
わ、誰この女の子。かわいい。
So Mina's like, hey, who's that person? She looks cute. So before this, I showed pictures, but I was not watching it properly.
太陽の知り合い？胸大きい。ってあれ？朝顔？
So Hiji's like, so an acquaintance of Tayo. Wow, nice figure. Oh, so is that Asagao?
兄さん、そちらのお二人はどちら様ですか？
Hey, I'm Oni-san. So who are the two people that are next to you? So while looking at this, Asagao asks, oh, so this is the first time that Hasukatsu-san and Hijiri have seen his sister Asagao. You know, they're both my classmates. So, Hijiri and Hasukatsu-san. So, did you ever talk before?
聞いたことがあるような、ないような。というか、どうして学園にいるんですか？
Well, it seems like I've heard it, but then again, why are you currently at school? Because of lots of things that happened. Well, I don't know how to explain. I smiled and then Hiji begins to pinch my elbow a little.
ねえ、太陽、もしかしてこの子、妹さん？
Hey, I'm Tayo. So, this girl is your sister? Yeah, that's right. So, she is my younger sister, and her name is Asagao.
この子が、朝顔さん。
So this person, Asagao-san.
あ、前に話していた引きこもりのって、
So, Mina's like, wait, so it's that, person who's socially withdrawn, and I think I've talked to her before. And then she realized that she was gonna expose something, so she covers her mouth up.
引きこもりですか？気にしないでください。事実ですから。
So she said a word that was kind of forbidden, and Asaga's like, withdrawal, so yeah, that's true, so don't mind.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry, says Mina.
そんなことはどうでもいいことです。それよりも兄さん、大事な話があるんです。
Well, I don't really care about that right now, Nissan. I have an important issue to talk about. So is that why you were on the phone, or you called me? So to Asakao's words, I answer. Well, it's okay to call me directly, you know.
兄さんは今ハートリンクにつながらなくなっているのは知っていますか？
So you know that you're not connected to the heart link somehow, right? Oh yeah, for time being, everyone was making noise.
でしたら話は早いです。現在、春のデータがどんどん削除されていっています。
So, if it's you, listen carefully. So right now, house data is slowly being deleted at a steady rate.
今現在、発生しているエラーはそれが原因です。
And that's what's causing the error. Wait, what kind of stupid thing is this? So I started saying and I was startled. Wait, so maybe it's because... So is that why the security isn't working properly?
セキュリティにも影響が出ているんですね。ええ、その通りです。
So it's already affecting security, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Wait, what's it supposed to be?
それについては学園側も調査中。でも、原因が特定できていないのが現状ですね。
So it's under investigation of the school as well, but in the current situation, the cause has not been identified. So I can't identify the cause, but is it possible for the school to deal with it soon?
いえ、状況はそんなに簡単なものではないんです。
No, so the situation is not that simple. So what do you mean it's not that easy?
春は外部からのアクセスを一切受け付けないスタンドアローン状態になっているんです。
So currently the system HOW is in a standalone state that cannot accept any external access. So basically it isolates itself from the network.
つまり、ネットワークを介しての対処はできないんです。
So in other words, we can't handle it through the network. So you have to actually go to the server physically and access the computer from there. So what does Tario say? So like, what? So if you leave it as is, what's gonna happen next?
春にはこの学園の生徒と教職員のデータが全て入っています。
So HOW has all the data of the school students, the faculty, and the staff.
そしてハートリンクを管理するためのシステムで
And the system to managing HeartLink is also controlled by HOW.
春のデータが消えたらそれらも全て消える。
So the HOW, so the data of HOW disappears, then everything disappears. And pretty much, Tyler's like, so does that mean that the Orca is pretty much useless in school?
ご名答。
Exactly. So I feel a bad sweat rolling down from my back. So it seems exaggerated to say that Orca is like a lifeline for those living in this school, in this town. But the influence that it becomes useless is immeasurable. So now it's like, I can't really get my information anymore. My news is gone, my weather report is gone, my social connections are gone. So this is a pretty serious matter.
ええ、一大事です。
Yeah, it is a big deal. Then don't really say it all calm then.
慌てたところで事態が好転するわけではないですから。
So, because the situation is rushed, it's like in a hurry things won't turn up for the better. So Asakao says in a very cool tone. And I feel somewhat reassuring in an attitude that does not change even in this situation. Yeah, that's right. Oh, so how about we contact Smart then? Maybe they'll help us out.
さっき言ったことをもう忘れたんですか？ネットワークでの対処はできないんですよ。
So did I tell you what I forgot? Or like, did you forget what I told you earlier, that you can't deal with it via the network. So how about they come to the school physically and check out the server? So I understand. Well, that's impossible. So with a flat tone, Asagao denies my proposal. So why is it impossible? Because there's not much time for Smart to make it to the school. And by the time they arrive here, all the data will be erased. Will be. So I wonder how much more time I have left before everything gets destroyed. So there's roughly an hour. Wow, that's a really short amount of time. I cried unconsciously. So apparently the data will be deleted at a faster rate than I imagined. And apparently Mina and Hijiri heard the conversation and now they're worried too. So an hour? Is that true? Wait, that's a lie, right? Well, unfortunately, what I'm saying is true. So such words are coming from the other side of the Orca card. So is there any way we can stop the data from disappearing then? So it's kind of difficult that I can't operate it from the network. And even as we speak, the system is shutting down very steadily and it's going to get worse. And I have to use another system to make this phone call. So by the possibility of which cuts are to what such thing? So Hasegawa-san was surprised with their orca in the hand. So I asked Asagao before such a thing. So what should I do then? Hayami-kun? Says Mina. Tayo? Hey, so you call me. And if you do that, that probably means that there's something that we can do about this, right? That's indeed my Oni-san. You understand very well. So Asagao replies to my words. And if that wasn't the case, then there's no way that you'd be talking to me, right? So what should I do then? So I just sent a program to stop the data erasure to you. So if you use it on the house server, it'll stop erasing data. Oh, okay, so it's as simple as ever. So in a network society, speed is life. So Asagao says, as a matter of course. And whatever it is, you can stop erasing data with the program. And just because I made it quickly, there's one point to note. So what's the one note? So you have to directly access HAL in order to be able to use the program. So if it's too far away or there's a shield, it's not going to work properly. I understand. So I nod at morning Asagao's words. So I have to walk into the server room myself and insert the program. Okay, so there has to be time to stop the data from being erased.
頑張ってください兄さん。私もオルファが使えなくなるのは不便ですから。
Yes, so please do your best, my Nissan. It's inconvenient for me to lose the Orca access.
これ以上通話を続けるのは不可能みたいです。私のサポートは期待しないでください。
So it seems impossible for me to continue the call anymore, so please don't expect me to help you much further. Okay, I understand. So I managed to get on the expectations.
兄さんのこと信じてます。
And I believe in you, my Nissan. And Asakao hangs up. Okay, so I'll go and stop here. So next episode, we're going to see how successful and what Taio's going to do to be able to access the server room and be able to insert this program that he got from his sister Asagao to shut down the data erasure from the server. And we do see that when he mentioned about the system problem and all this, Mina and Hidri were both gasping because I'm pretty sure they know that they might have done something wrong on their end to cause all this to happen. And I'm pretty sure later in the story we'll find out what they actually did and what might have caused this problem of scale to happen. Well, we do know from Mina that maybe it was because she was erasing her information on Kizuna's, and she used a really powerful program to do so. And with that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode.